Hello, friends. Let's talk about writing an email. So, first, I want to say that these are the kinds of emails you're going to write kind of on first contact with anything professional. So, when you have a new teacher or a professor or a boss or a coworker, you want to be professional in how you present yourself to them. Now, once you actually get to know them and you've interacted quite a bit and you have a feel for each other, a little bit of a rapport, then you don't need to have everything perfect in every email. Right now, like my fellow language arts teachers, we just send little quick snippets back and forth. And you students, you guys have been emailing me just like a quick question. And I am totally cool with that because we're doing this distance learning thing and I don't want you to feel pressured to get the grammar correct or the salutation correct. So just know that this is not a high pressure thing, but this is a way to present yourself in a way that's professional and garners respect from the people you're emailing. So I have open here my Gmail. And so you are going to start with a compose. So that little plus button, compose. And it's going to pull this up on Gmail and you're going to put in your recipient. So you today are going to create your own email to one of your teachers. It could be me if you have something to communicate with me about, but choose a teacher that you actually need to talk to. So let's say I need to talk to Miss Zan Miller. Then I start typing in Zan Miller and it'll probably pop up. If it doesn't, then all of the teacher emails are their first dot last name at camus.wednet.edu. The subject line. So this is really important that you make it brief. And I'm careful as a teacher not to make it sound scary. Like I'll add a smiley face sometimes, but that's not very professional. But you just like write something that's concise but not scary here. So let's say that I needed to discuss another student with her. I might write student question. And then here, if I was writing a professional email, I might say, hello. Now, I'm a colleague, so I call her Jordan, but if I were you, I would write Ms. Zan Miller. Look, there's a smart compose on mine. I wonder if you guys have that. I'm not going to do it right now. And then a comma, and then I press enter. And I'd say press enter again to give it some space so that it's easy to read. Then I'm going to write a salutation, so that's my salutation. I usually follow it up with a nice sentence. I hope you are doing well, unless I've talked to them super recently. And then comes the body of the email, and that's the like where you actually have the information that you're trying to get to. So I was wondering if Katrina has finished her latest science assessment. I want to make sure she is on track. So maybe you'd ask a question about your science assessment or an assignment you're missing or a question you didn't understand in the assignment. So try to keep it brief, but to the point and informative, clear, and make sure your language is polite and professional. You're not using texting. You are using capital letters. Do not write a lowercase I, please. Use periods, please. And don't write like LOL or U instead of YOU. Like you want to use real words here. Again, later on, if like you're emailing a friend or someone you're really familiar with, you can change that. And then you need a closing. So you want one line as the closing, something like thanks for your time or your help, and then a comma, and then your name. And that is the main part of the email. Now, something I wanted to talk about was CC and BCC. So if you click up here in the to part, they show up over here, CC and BCC. If you CC someone, that means carbon copy. It means you're copying the email to them. So if I put in, let's say I wanted to put Miss Gibbons in here, then I could CC her. But let's say I also wanted someone to get the email, but I didn't really want Ms. Zan Miller to know about it for some reason. Sometimes you need this in professional settings to keep an email secret. BCC would keep that email secret.